So a company called House of Illuminati promised to put on an immersive Willy Wonka experience in Glasgow, right? It's supposed to be for kids. They advertised it with images like this one. What do I notice looking at this picture? It might or might not be AI generated. Jesus Christ, the face, bro. The hand. And like, what is he even holding in his hand? Or this one. You know, beautiful, immersive. You can just really imagine wandering through this with your kids. It's going to be glorious. It was sold as a celebration of chocolate, right? A celebration of chocolate in all its delightful forms is the wording they use to promote this. Here's another clearly AI-generated promotional image for this. And, you know, it makes you think about giant mushrooms, candy canes, maybe even a chocolate river, Oompa Loompas. All this kind of stuff comes to mind. Well, this is how it looked in reality. Apparently they charged $40 or £35 is what I read for this event. And loads of kids turned up. I love this so much, man. I mean, it really takes grimness to another level, right? I'm almost in awe of how grim this is. It's kind of, it has a certain beauty to it. You need to achieve this level of grimness. And here we have an Oompa Loompa cooking up meth, I'm guessing. I don't know. It looks like a meth lab. This was her after her first shift. No, but in all seriousness, this is what they put on. Okay, it's a bunch of cheap cardboard props that really just look very, very sad and grim.
What is that? It's the unknown. What is that?
Oh my god. The kids are like, no, this is terrifying. I mean, look, I can't blame the actors. You know, I assume that loads of them were hired actors and they had to kind of put on something with what they were given. But dude, this is just creepy. What kind of character from the Willy Wonka universe is that supposed to be, right? It's just so freaking terrifying. And he just comes out in this really creepy way behind this mirror that, I don't know, maybe he brought it from his own bathroom from home. I don't know. But I guess there's a point to be made about like using AI imagery to sell in stuff like that. And here it says as well, and this is just like Culture Crave talking about this. The script was allegedly 15 pages of AI generated gibberish. So they didn't even go through the effort of like writing a script or anything. They made up a villain called the Unknown. Oh, okay. Is that the Unknown? That kind of would make sense. An evil chocolate maker who lives in the walls. I mean, at what point do you draw the line and say, okay, there was an intent to traumatize children, right? If you make up a new character that's called the Unknown and you say he lives in the walls, bro, your children in the evening when you put them to bed, they're going to be like, is he living in my walls as well? You know, where's the Unknown? It's just terrifying. Even I'm terrified. I'm not sure I'm going to sleep well tonight after having seen any of this. And the event had no chocolate. Keep in mind, it was promised as like a celebration of chocolate in all its delightful forms. The kids were allegedly given a single jelly bean and a cup of lemonade. Again, I can't help myself but love how miserable this is. Like, it feels like you could have improved this with a few things. Like, for example, you could have different lighting or something. You could have done things that made this slightly better, but it almost feels like, also with this character called the Unknown. Again, I just read this on Twitter. I don't know if it's actually true, but if it's true, it feels like they've doubled down on the miserableness of it. And they're almost like, how can we make it more miserable, more creepy? Anyway, kids were crying. The police was called. Further events that it was planned for the whole weekend or whatever, like further events of this were cancelled. They're not gonna happen. And the organizers have confirmed that full refunds will be given to all customers. And they also released a little statement. Let me read the statement to you guys. It says, unfortunately, last minute, we were let down in many areas of our event and tried our best to continue on and push through, and now realize we probably should have canceled first thing in the morning instead. I love this so much. This is amazing. This is absolutely amazing. Maybe the best event of all time, followed only by the legendary ball pit at Dashcon. You may remember this if you've been following the internet as much as I have. Brilliant. Brilliant. I think there is a niche market for just miserable events. I mean, to be honest with you, let's be honest here for a second, okay? If they would have kept this horrible Willy Wonka experience open and just embraced the meme and would have said, okay, look, it's not for kids anymore. Anyone who wants to see the miserableness of this, like I would have gone, I would have paid $25-30 for this just to go through that space and laugh my ass off, okay? I would have like had a great time. So I think they actually could have turned this into a bit of money if they would have just turned this on 180 degrees and said we're embracing the meme and we try to create something that adults can find ridiculous almost, you know. Because certain imagery from the event is really going viral right now. Spearheaded by the Oompa Loompa, the meth cooking Oompa Loompa, allegedly. I don't know what she was cooking. But people are creating fan art already, okay? And it's become an icon for being disappointed in things. So again, I think there's like room for actually turning this around, but probably the backlash was so massive and the police was called and they had no other choice of shutting it down. But I love this story. It's incredible. It's super funny. This is my little breakdown of it. Leave your thoughts on this down in the comment section below. Would you have gone if this would have come to your town? You know, we could make this a global event. The Trash Oompa Loompa Willy Wonka experience tours the world, coming to your town as well. Would you pay $30 to see this event? Leave that down in the comment section below. I'd be curious to hear that. I hope you enjoyed this little breakdown. Smash the like button if you did. Join our Discord. Okay, the link to that is in the description. I'd hope to meet you there. And I'll see you in the next one. I'm out. Bye.